Plaintiff Paul Calvert says he's been friends with the defendant since high school, but everything changed after the defendant got drunk and tried to fight him, and then pushed his 14-year-old daughter. Paul claims in the middle of the scuffle, the defendant damaged his property and then put a virus on his computer, so he's suing. Defendant Martin Tapia insists he never pushed Paul's daughter and claims he would never attempt to fight Paul, considering the fact that Paul is an ultimate fighter who's fought in a few cage matches. Martin claims Paul was drunk when he damaged his own property, so Martin refuses to pay for it.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Tell me what happened.
Okay, you might find this a little crazy, Your Honor, because of the size difference, but Mr. Beer Muscle Man right here, he wanted to fight me. He pushed my daughter twice, my 14-year-old child.
Where do you all know each other from?
I know him from high school.
You all have been friends?
Yeah, friends from high school. We kind of lost contact after high school.
When did you all regain contact?
About 2008.
Sir, what do you want to tell me about the nature of your friendship with the gentleman and whether you actually drink enough beer to think that you can take him on? That's a lot of beer.
Oh, yeah. He's right. We've been friends for a long time, better than 20 years. I would never push his daughter. I gotta say that. We have been close friends, really close friends. When we got together, we drank. Sometimes it was just a barbecue. He's an ultimate fighter. He's been in a few cage matches. He likes. We get to roughhousing all the time.
Have you?
No, never. No,
So
sir.
he's trained.
Yeah.
And he's a near giant.
I trusted him. He's my friend. That's why I felt
No, but
comfortable
do
with
you
him.
try and fight with him?
No, sir. That would be crazy.
So he's not telling the truth about you trying to get physical with him.
For obvious reasons, the size is definitely a factor, and he would win. Why would I want? Why would I want?
Like you said, some people get drunk and think they can.
No. We both would drink heavily and wrestle, and he would show me moves.
Then you do
whatever.
get involved physically with him, and you wrestle with this man?
Yes, we have. Well, we always have since high school.
Is that true?
But we used to arm wrestle. I don't think we ever.
If you used to wrestle with him since high school, you're an alcoholic by now. Go ahead, sir. So tell me why you're suing him for property damage, and then tell me about the daughter being pushed. I don't see you suing for that, but go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to make a point that he did push my daughter after she tried to stop him from getting on the computer. And
give me a little more background.
Okay.
You all were where? And
we were
what
at my
happened?
house. Okay, we're at my house for New Year's. We were celebrating New Year's. Our families were together, getting along good. Eating. Celebrating. And we started arm wrestling, okay? Martin started arm wrestling.
Has he ever beaten you?
Never. Well, in high school, he might have beat me once. I don't remember, but now he don't beat me. His son even beat him that day. And I think my daughter could have beat him. I think my daughter could have beat him that day.
Go ahead.
And so he gets mad. He got his feelings hurt that his son beat him, or I don't know why. He got mad, okay? Got upset.
gosh.
He pushed me
Wow.
into a bed post, which landed into a sliding glass window, which shattered. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He wanted to arm wrestle his son again. I said no. He almost hurt his son's arm. I said, "You're going to hurt your son." He said, "If I want to break my son's arm, I will." And we.
Lie. That's a lie, Your Honor. I would never hurt my son intentionally.
Well, he
Never.
said he
Go
would.
ahead.
Never.
So we argued a little, calmed down, went into the kitchen, and we started talking again. Celebrating. It was bygones are bygones. Then he pushes me from the back into one of my beer signs, a neon beer sign. And that shatters and breaks.
I know you're ready to fight then.
Yes.
That
Well,
beer sign,
I'm still keeping my cool.
That beer sign, doctor.
I'm still keeping my cool, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Then he wants to leave. He says, "I want to leave." He's upset. He wants to leave. I don't want him to drive in that condition. He's trying to get his whole family together. His girlfriend gets the keys from him, not to let him leave. We calmed him down again, or he calmed down again. By that time, I go to bed. I'm asleep. I think it's over. I've had enough for the night. My party night's over. I go to bed. I wake up to a lady crying, okay? I walk out of my room, and it's his girlfriend crying there, bawling her eyes out.
No.
Okay?
About what?
that Martin left. She needs to go home. Okay, and then I asked my wife what happened, and she says Martin said he was going to break his girlfriend's face if she didn't give him the keys, and he left that night.
Okay, what about your daughter? How did
my daughter? No, this is, if I wasn't asleep, Your Honor, I'd probably be in criminal court right now, and he'd be one of two places.
You should be in criminal court.
Okay?
For you going to my house and putting 6 bullet holes in the floor.
He'd be
at
one of
time.
two places. I don't know what he's talking about.
Did you see me taking you to court for that? Did you see me calling the cops for that?
You should have.
Go ahead.
Okay, and he pushed my, okay, when I was in bed, that's what makes him a coward.
Same night?
Same night. This is what makes him a coward. The material stuff I can get over with, but he put his hands on my daughter, Your Honor, okay?
Why?
Because she tried to stop him from downloading a virus. He was on the computer. I'm asleep. He's on my computer and my daughter's in our house, and I don't know what he's doing, but he's downloading something. She's trying to stop him. Stop. No, you're going to download a virus. He pushes her away from the computer once, and she says no. He says, I know what I'm doing. And she tries to get on,
That's
she's going to download again. So she tries to get in the way, stop him again, and that's when he shoved her with both arms.
Okay, let me hear your side.
That's all I never, we were all using the computer at night. We were all, on it. We're on YouTube,
Why'd you call and apologize? Why'd you call and apologize?
Sir, be quiet. Go ahead.
We were all on the computer. There's no way I could have downloaded a virus. His daughter did go over there. I did wave her away. I did not push her, I'm trying to, and, mess around. She's trying to get on the keyboard. I'm like, just waving her away. It wasn't a big deal.
You said it like that?
Yeah. Well, I got it. She's putting her hand, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to get physical or get mean with her. And,
You never touched her?
No, never touched her.
Okay, go ahead.
The beer sign, we were both sitting there pushing each other around, roughhousing each other. He fell back because
How
he was...
did that begin, the roughhousing?
Every time it starts, I don't even know how it starts. Both of us are both, this has been happening for years and years.
He was very specific. You're saying that you were too intoxicated to remember?
We were both too intoxicated to remember, to tell you the truth.
No, he wasn't too intoxicated to remember. He just gave me a very specific description of what happened. You were too intoxicated to remember, it sounds like. He can. So, do you remember the window being shattered?
Yes, I do.
What happened then?
He fell back into it is what happened to it.
Just walking around and fell back?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Got you. All right. And your daughter want to speak, or do we have any evidence that he...
I have some evidence right here.
First, let me hear from her. Come on up, young lady.
I'll get this.
State your name.
Patricia.
What do you want to tell me?
We were like, okay, he was on the computer and like something popped up. And it said, do not continue or your virus will continue or something like that. And I said, don't do that. And he like pushed me away with his hand. And then I said, don't do that. And I said, this is like my computer. And like, I went to go get it away again. And like, that's when he like kind of like pushed me away with both of his hands. And I just went to my room mad. Okay. I mean, he pushed me. What can I do? I can't fight him back.
Why do you think she's lying?
Oh, why didn't she tell her
Sir,
dad
I
that?
ask you,
I'm sorry.
Why do you think she's lying?
I think this all got blown out of proportion because of her relationship with my son. I told my son that, it's better off if we just don't see them anymore or deal with them anymore. She was upset about that. And I didn't get a call from him till 3 days later about the situation. After she found out she couldn't speak with my son anymore, she made that incident into what it is now.
When did you learn about it, sir?
I learned about it the next day that evening.
She told you?
Yes.
And how long was it before you contacted him?
The next day I contacted him.
You said you have some evidence?
Yes, I do have a statement from another friend that was there.
Saying they saw what?
They saw the push. They saw him break the glass, the neon sign. Receipts, estimates for the glass, estimates for the computer, estimates for the neon sign.
All right. Ma'am, state your name.
Esperanza
What do
Moran.
you want to tell me?
One thing I did want to make with the comment that he had said, Martin had never said, that he was going to break my face or anything like that. I was never scared with that, know.
Right.
And, they were always horsing around. Things always got broken in our house and in his, a couple weeks before that, even with my youngest son.
Did you witness this time what happened?
I was there, But, you know, I was pretty much with my kids
so
and
you
stuff. But I did see them
Sir,
wrestling.
you have some
and
evidence. You
stuff.
say, I heard you say something about he apologized. Is that true?
He called and
Sir,
apologized.
did you apologize about
Why would he? Yeah.
something regarding
We
your
had talked
daughter?
about the situation, and we had both agreed that it was both of our faults.
No, about his daughter.
No, I didn't apologize for that.
Okay,
I didn't.
that's what I heard
I
you
didn't.
say.
Yeah, he did.
No, I didn't.
All right, how so? What?
No.
He called and left a recording.
Let's hear it.
To the microphone.
I do owe your daughter an apology. I called her and I apologized to her. We just didn't talk. One thing I do disagree with you though is I'm not a coward. So we can talk about that. Call me back to get a chance.
All right. Called your daughter to apologize. You just lied to me. You said you didn't. You're on tape apologizing to her. You've perjured yourself today, and therefore I will grant your judgment, sir, $1,386. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Just always fighting, bar fighting, fighting in school, a history of violence, battery on women, hitting his girlfriend in the face, you know, bragging about it.
The same for him. You know, he's coming out here like he's an angel, and he's not.